Random trivia with Spartan Taco. Today's episode, the Bishop Ring. And no, I'm not talking about a ring that some bishop wears. I'm talking about the Bishop Ring hypothetical rotating space habitat. Now that was a mouthful. A bishop ring itself looks like a hollowed out cylinder, first proposed by Forrest Bishop in 1997. Much like other habitat designs like the Banks orbital or the Niven ring, which are more or less smaller versions of the bishop ring, would spin to produce its own gravity by centrifugal force. Now, how big would a bishop ring even be? Well, it can vary, and without getting into all the big numbers, but in most cases, it would be around 3 million square kilometers or 1.2 million square miles for those of you who don't use a metric system, like me. But anyway, because of its enormous scale, the bishop ring would not need to be enclosed like the Stanford Torus. It could be built without a roof, and it would have an arrangement of mirrors to reflect sunlight onto the inner rim or an artificial light source in the middle, powered by a combination of solar panels on the outer rim and solar power satellites. And unlike proposals from NASA of the 1970s, where habitat would need to be in a cislunar space or an Earth-Moon point, a bishop ring in theory would be placed into more distant systems. But sadly, much like many other megastructures, a bishop ring is also currently beyond human technology, but it's always cool to imagine.